Uh, kind of, Barcy. I'm working on the trade system, which goes into the mailing system because I need the trade system to test the mailing system. Uh, Not like I have done much with the mailing system. It's just I've actually processed how it's going to be now. So I know how it's going to be. I already made the actual GUI. Now I'm just doing the trade system, and then I'll feed errors in the trade system into the mailing system so that I can test that. Hey, thanks for the Prime sub. And yes, I am alive, Snotty. I felt like shit on Monday. I'm gonna be honest. That was terrible. All right. Now let me continue working on this BS. So I changed a few things with the mailing system that I had set up before. Um, the main thing I changed really is the Acorn situation. So now when I go in here, let's say trade request is happening. That's what I'm going to do today, by the way. I'm going to make the trade request actually happen, and I'll have things dragging and dropping. Now to input Acorns, whenever the player hovers over their own Acorn amount here, they can click it, and then input an amount here. And then when they confirm it, it'll go over here, but this should result in an error right now. Or I don't really want to do it because I don't want to mess up my data store, because there are some code things happening there. Hey, Henry, what's going on, man? I feel a little better now. It's just I'm feeling better now. Let's just say that. Nice, nice. I have NeoVim installed on my computer. I just didn't actually open it yet. FYI. Uh, Also, because you made me install that, I looked up other videos on YouTube, and now I'm subscribed to a guy that I didn't know existed. What's his name? The Prime Time. I'm kind of a fan. I did not read your tutorial yet, Henry. No, I will read it. I promise, but not now. You like him? That's cool. Uh. Oh, okay. I was looking at what you said, Varsi. I'm like, wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? But okay, that's a bad thing. That's unfortunate. Yeah, would curse words actually show up in like? Oh yeah, I mean, I guarantee there's also some issue with there has to be some issue with Windows sometimes, because a lot of the time what will happen for me, unlike any computer on any PC that uses Windows, is the memory is like at 100% at all times. It's like something is leaking memory. I don't know what it is. Again, it really only happens. I mean, I only use Windows computers, so it's going to be some kind of Windows 10 thing. All right, let me go into code and continue working on this. I want to get a lot done today, so let's do it. Just let me use all of it. Well, that's the problem. If something's leaking memory, that means you can't use a lot of it because it's leaking memory. Like if it says you're up to like 100% utilization, then you can't use more. And that's what happens when things are leaking memory. It goes up to like insane high amounts of utilization. Even in my like desktop PC, which I haven't really been using because I'm pretty sure the video card's going to cause it to blue screen to death on me. But even for that has like 16 gigabytes of RAM. There's no point in time when I'm using like more than 8. Yet it's always at like 100%. Yeah, like what uses memory? Like you got like it's not like 16 gigabytes of RAM is a lot. That's a lot. You should be able to stream several videos side by side with that amount of memory. How much would I charge for a script? It depends on the script, and Henry would do it for 800 Robux. So I ain't beating that cost. I can tell you that right now. What do you use 20 gigs of RAM for? Like seriously, I'm genuinely curious. I'm actually curious what 20 gigs of RAM goes towards. You need like massive memory sticks. It's okay. Barcy's explaining himself now. Say no more. I gotcha. The technically the follow up question to I play modded XYZ game is how many mods, but how many mods is the answer to the why do you use so much RAM? All right. Well, I'm pretty sure the hosting the modded Minecraft server will take up almost all of your RAM. So actually, no. Host it. Yeah, that. I'm actually not sure. I guess that would use RAM, right? I don't know. I suppose so. If you're using 20 gigabytes, I suppose so. Okay, if that's the case, then yeah. I just wasn't sure what hosting uses, what kind of memory it uses. I guess it would. Well, no, because it, it uses RAM. It's okay. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. All right, self trades. So client trade. These are all. Yeah, sure. Where is it in right click? I forget where I put it. The right clicks to, or I guess it would be click. Self click connection, initialize. Yeah, it's here. All right, so we've got if other player. Does this show up? This would have to be in constants. It would just be shared constants. Here, where is it? Player. Okay, so trade is right there. All right, cool. Trading. We are gonna have to go to self dot remotes dot. Would it be remote function? No, it would be. It would be remote function. Remote function dot invoke server trade request. That's all that we need there. Henry needs to win every time. Did you guys do a Roblox deal in my chat? What are you doing? I don't even know what's going on here. You are indeed a spoiled brat, Henry. It's okay. The first step to solving your problems is to acknowledge that you have them. Do I need to do some kind of notification? Let's see. Alright, bestiary, character, equipment, event, friend, help, inventory, item info, keybind, leaderboard, mail, main, map, message to player, GUI. Which one was this? Oh, that's not the one. NPC dialogue, NPC shop, other character, party GUI, quest tracker GUI. Request, right click, settings, shop. Okay, yeah, I have to create another one. Great. Screen GUI. This is going to be called general notification GUI. No, just I guess, yeah, notification GUI. Let's go frame. 0.5. 0.5. Sure. Let's go with this. Size is going to be 0.3, 0.2. Oh, that's gross. Okay, so the problem with this particular GUI is I literally just need it to be a small notification. How long am I gonna stream? Uh, Probably for another 3.5 hours, maybe just 3 hours, 3 hours. So I'll end in 3 hours. That's the plan. This has to change to global. That's a fine Z index. Do that. Text label. I just need the colors. Where's the colors? Here's the colors. Off-white. GUI to clone. I need the dark color. Let's make the text size a bit bigger. Sure. Awkward. My chroma, bold, and let me actually write this out. What is it going to be? It can either be sent trade request, awaiting response. Yes, Henry, what would you like? Sent trade request, awaiting response, or requesting trade with sure, that's kind of fine actually. Henry, I already said I'm gonna stream. It's gonna be for another 3 hours. I'll end in a little less than 3 hours. He's just messaging in chat. It's fine, Henry. Chill, bro. Chill. Let's make the X 0.9. Let's just do 0.9. Anchor point 0.5. Position 0.5. He's just interested in planning things. It's fine. It's fine, Henry. Oh, you know what the problem is? This is a little bit too tall. Not that. Is that 2 periods by accident? Yeah, it is. I can put a third one there. Yeah, okay. Oh, but it's gonna... let me X align to the left. Okay, this way I can... Yes. So, alright, cool, cool. Henry, I'm not gonna answer you again. I've answered you twice already. Alright, X, Y... Point... we can just align it at maybe 05 or... Not 5. Let's do... There you go. I don't know what you mean by change my theme. What do you mean by that, Henry? Also, did I do this everywhere? That would kind of suck if I did. No, okay, these are fine. Here, this is going to have to change. 0.05. Alright, good. I'm not going to change my VS Code theme. If anything, I'll just start using Vim instead, but I don't know. I don't even know if there's something that can attach to Roblox from Vim, so I don't know that stuff. You're catching me at the beginning of my journey into coding, so I have no idea. No, I downloaded NeoVim. Henry, have you not been paying attention to anything I've said for the past 40 minutes? I said I... Okay, Henry. You cannot complain when I don't pay attention to you if you don't pay attention to me. Alright, 7, so it's going to be 6.5 instead. It starts at... Why did it start at 0.55? Okay. Starts at 0.5, so it goes to 0.7. We can put this X anchor point is 0.5. X position is going to be 0.5. Y position is going to be we're going to try 0.75. Maybe 0.725. Yeah, that's good. Just so you're aware, I have answered almost every single one of your questions before, so I don't want to repeat myself. So I'm not going to. Okay, we got the stroke on there. Get rid of the image. No image needed here. It's going to be red. No. At least not this stream. I 1000% should have just copied this from the trade screen. .5, 0.95, I think. Center, cancel. It's supposed to be 3, I assume. Oh. Text color, alright. What's the huh for? I said I'm not going to open it. Oh, shoot. Darn nabbit. Cancel. Plugins, auto scale. 0.95 on the X. Cool. All right. I should increase the... Yeah, that's fine. That's good. We got cancel. I should make this able to be one line. So requesting trade with on one line. So let's requesting trade with and whatever the name is. What happens if I just do this? Dev. Oh, it just continues. Okay, I'm perfectly happy with that. Just keeps wrapping. I guess that's the default wrap. Welcome back, Barcy. Okay, so we request trade with whatever. This is initialize, okay. Oh, I didn't even do the lock thing yet. I'll figure that out in a moment. Let's go local. I mean, I could do this up here, I guess. Local notification GUI. Notification GUI. self.modules.module client player GUI dot GUI dot notifications UI. Easy, except let's change this to a not capital letter. Over here we can say notification GUI dot enabled is equal to true. Oh, actually, no. I think this should be one of the very rare ones that need to be enabled. It doesn't have to be enabled, actually. So enable true by default and can be not enabled. Notification GUI dot frame dot its position, right? It's equal to udim2 dot from scale 0.5. Dot frame dot image button. Oh, I'm sorry, not image button. Text label dot text is equal to this text label. It's with space concatenate. Where is other player dot display name, or just name? That should be display name, right? Should be the same. And the next thing can just be alright, this is in the client. I can say self dot trade requested is equal to waiting. Just say trade requested is equal to false. Self dot modules dot module shared toolbox dot requested is not, or is equal to waiting do local val is equal to 1. Task.wait. I know there's definitely a better way to do this that is more immediate when someone accepts or rejects, but it's okay. Also, I'm going to do this in a really dumb way. If val is equal to 1, then actually we can just do this. And then val plus equal 1. Else if val is equal to 2, then else end. We can always have, actually we can't always have val plus equals 1. Actually we technically can, I guess. Just have to make val is equal to 0 down here. Or instead we just do, computers see this faster, right? Equal to 0. Definitely a better way of doing this, but it's okay. Okay. Before we even do that too, dot frame dot image button activated connect function and this can literally just be true. Like true, false, yeah. It doesn't have to be. Right? Should be fine. Is equal to false. Request equals false. Local cancel con is equal to cancel con disconnect. Notification GUI enabled equal false. Alright, so that will stop this. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Alright, I send the request, but then you take 10 seconds too long to respond, so I cancel already, but then you accept. If you accept, then so if you accept, then I guess there should be a notification that pops up on your screen too that says requester no longer there. This is all on client side, so you send the request. If you cancel a request, I guess I have to send a remote. Cancel con disconnect, yeah, we'll send a remote event. Self.remotes.remote event fire server cancel trade request. Okay. Or it can just be cancel trade, actually. And then on the server, we can have cancel trade is equal to cancel trade. Alright, let's go over here. Let's create cancel trade. So we have Acorn trade here. Oh, this is what I was kind of working on before. I need to get the current acorns, if current acorns exists. Alright, in this case, we need to change player set attribute acorns All right, acorns in trade should always be at least 0. Local current acorns in trade or 0. Current acorns in trade plus player, I guess plus current acorns minus acorn amount. Alright, this is where we can get into weird data store shenanigans, so alright, that should be it. That should be good there. We have to create function self.cancel trade. We'd get player and data store. If self.trades player.user ID, then else, and basically if there's already a trade in progress, then do such and such, otherwise just trade request. We can also have a table here, sure. Just have a double table. Actually, no. No, we can, I guess this is kind of how I did it before. Function self.trade request. And this has to be here somewhere. What? Well, I guess it's in the client. Interesting. Trade request is equal to trade request. Interesting. All right, same thing. Player data store. Oh no, it's because it's initialize. Or, yeah, trade initialization. But this would be when they accept it. So yeah, this is in the wrong order then. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, there's no squirrels in the game, but yeah. At least not yet. Alright, so I'll have just the data store and then other player ID. I do have squirrel emotes, that's true. I do. Squirrels are cool. Alright, alright. It's always nice to receive feedback like that. If player.user_id is equal to other player ID, then return. Otherwise, we can start with this. Nice. That's how all great adventures start. Just ask Bill Gates. Got a bunch of his friends together and made Microsoft. Good luck, dude. What does TD stand for? Just so I'm in on the thing. Oh, tower defense. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's always a good thing to start out with. Good luck, man. There is a nice 7-hour video about tower defense by I think his name is Sufi Kumar. If you're interested in taking a look at that. But again, 7 hours. Alright, so trade request. That's all good. Self trades, player user ID. Like I said, there's a video on YouTube by Sufi Kumar, which is 7 hours. You should be able to find it pretty easy. I have it open somewhere actually. Not that one. Oh, I probably don't actually have it open. Oh, actually I do. Here it is. Yep, 7 hours. I mean, I don't really know how to link this because Twitch doesn't like links. But that's the. Oh wait, I can't do this on here. I have to go to. I actually have to go into Twitch. Yikes, man. That's the ID of the video. I mean, he explains stuff pretty well. It's just the video is very long and it goes over some relatively advanced stuff. I mean, yeah, it's all pretty simple, but because it's Lua, but it is pretty advanced compared to what most Roblox YouTubers and programmers do. Alright, so trade request, I create this. And then I send the, so it's going to be self.remotes.remote event. Local other player is equal to, I definitely have this here somewhere. Yeah. If other player is equal to nil, then return end. Remote event to other player. Trade request. Player.user ID. Yeah, it's probably more beginner friendly. Yeah. That's his is a bit older though. His is a bit older, and I didn't go through it. I doubt he does the same like looping mechanism that Sufi Kumar does. So. But yeah, it's GNOME code is a good place to start in terms of like tutorial videos. And I guess they're more palatable to the eyes. You're not looking at 7 hours of content. What's remote event? Other player trade request. Player.user ID. function self dot accept request player data store other player ID. And if self dot trades other player ID is equal to nil, then return end, or player dot user ID is equal to other player ID. Snotty misclicking again. Thanks for the gifted sub again, man. Gnome is like a garden gnome kind of thing. Kind of like a dwarf, but smaller. Fair enough. A genome is like something in biology. I'm not a marine biologist, so I don't know. We were talking about whatever you want to talk about, man. I'm talking about getting this remote event done. So other players, trade requests. Okay, so that would go. Oh, remote event. Fire client. Yeah, that would not fire unless I do that. Yeah. This is the request, accept request. Trade accepted. Sure. This is going to go to here. So the problem here is I need to make sure these don't, I mean, they shouldn't run at the same time, so it should be fine. Self.trades player.user ID is equal to, it's the same stuff up here. Okay. Oh, that's not mine. That's not my emo, man. All right. Oh, I didn't change. Oh, that's why you were asking if we're working on mail today. No, we're working on trades today. A trade request. You've got a trade request. There you go. I didn't even notice that the the name of the stream was the one that was last Friday, I think. All right, so this is the server side, this is the client side. Oh, we have to create another one here. Trade request is equal to modules dot module client requests dot trade request. This is not module client trade because the request GUI is different. Maybe I'll want it to be module client trade in the future, but for now we'll keep it like this. Info. Oh, geez. Oh, self.requests 1. Okay. Else if info 1 is equal to trade request or trade, then next trade request info. What's info 2, info 3? Oh, other party. Okay. Sure. Local function next trade request. Other player ID. End. Okay, and we go function self dot trade request. Other player ID. We got the ignore check, which it does nothing right now. Other player ID, right? It's just, yeah, it's just other player ID, sure. Trade otherwise we do next trade request. Yeah, I'll leave it like this for now. So what does next party invite to do versus next trade request? I'm gonna do this. Module shared constant. trade dot trade request. This is just the ID. Oh, this is all about party though. So current request originator, that's fine. Alright, now I have to start going into the trade GUI, right? Yeah, where's the trade GUI? Why do I have so many things open? Oh no! Module client trade. Let's go back to kind of where we were. Yeah, next to module client, click. Instead of trade requested, let's make this trade in progress. So a trade requested, there's, or just trade. Well, self.trade do. Would this work even? Self.trade would equal this. This would be dot user ID. Is there a reason why I need the number 4 thing here, the accepted information on the client? I know I need it on the server, but on the client, accepted will simply be like the accept button. If you hit the accept button, then it'll be dark, I guess, and if you hit it again, it'll be light. That means you unaccepted. This isn't the most necessary information to have here, really. It just kind of helps out with not having to constantly send update information to the player that moves things. It just has to send it to the other player. So yeah, I think that's fine. As little information that has to go through remotes as possible, that's what I like. And this way I can look up specific trade information too. Yeah, I guess I can keep it there. Just to have it. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Oh, also, this actually has to go here. Cancel, now it can be nil. Oh, also, this is not going to be self.trade anymore. This is going to be, in fact, yeah, let's get rid of this. Sure, okay. It's going to be self.modules.module client trade dot trade. Okay, when we say trade is equal to nil, if is equal to nil, then return end. Okay. So if it exists, then return end. Otherwise, create a table. Cool. And then when we set the table spot to nil. Oh wait, I need to change all of this stuff. Gross. Oh, great, I did that the wrong way. So wherever it says trade, except for here. Yeah, once we remove the pointer here, Lua's garbage collector should pick this up. We go module client trade. Alright, so this is where we needed to do this. So now, if, then, return end. Dot trade. Okay, so now we're doing, okay, next trade request. If that exists, then it's not even necessarily that we're returning, it's that we're auto declining. Self dot remotes oh, do I not have remote here? Oh, hoo hoo hoo. Self dot remotes is equal to remotes remote event fire server reject trade request other player ID. And self.next request, except I have to do something else here too, right? Because I'm auto declining it, I have to do next request. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, pressing decline or ignore would, that's what would send it to the next request. Is there a reason why I have it as self next request instead of just local function next request? Probably, but I could probably change it back. Alright, so if we don't have a trade going, then we do the rest of this. We do self dot text label and then that. Okay, so the thing with trade requests is the player has to be here. So local other player is equal, or other PLR. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Cool? I don't have services here, right? Yeah, I'll have to add it. Services is equal to nil. Self.services equal to services. Self.services.players get player by user ID other player ID, or other player is equal to nil. Alright, so that is like a confirmation that the other player is in the server, which is necessary for a trade. Now we do other player dot name concatenate with the request string, and then we set this enable to true and get rid of the rest of this. Module client party connect party accept. Okay, so wait, is my party invite thing still not working right? Let me just double check that this is working correctly. I guess I haven't really tested it again with 3 people, so it's possible that it's not. Connect party accept. Oh, this is a problem. Oh no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure party.leader does not exist anymore. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I just straight up removed leader. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just used the first member as the leader in all situations. So this would actually always just kind of fail. If member party and party dot members party members 1 is equal to other player info 1. Okay. Members and party dot members if type party is not equal to table, then return end. Alright. Snotty, if you're in chat, I might need you to test something with me with regards to parties. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna have to push this. I'm only gonna push it into the main. I guess I should push it into the other one too. I'll only push it into the overworld, not the underground for now. So I guess it's something I don't think I tested since the first time we tested. I need my character, your character, and then a third character. I need to kind of bounce people. Like I need to be able to invite a third person. I need to be able to like transfer the third person and basically do the other stuff that we did with 2 players, but with a third player. And I need to be able to like leave the party with the third player, leave the party as the leader, and the leadership transfers to the second player. I need to make sure that all of that works. We confirmed that it all works with 2 players, but the third player, based on this code, is going to make the current code that's in the game now. It's going to make it fail. Because I completely forgot to update the actual invite part. Alright, let me see. Party members, other party info. The reason why it worked is because this is an OR here. thing is no matter what, this should happen. Alright, so this is what happens if you're inviting someone new, or if you're inviting as the party leader. This is what should happen if you're inviting as not the party leader. And this is what I want to check basically. And sure. Let me know when you're ready. I'll push it then, and we can start the testing. Is equal to nil, or is equal to nil. Technically, I could just do a p call here. Would it be faster to do a p call and then just directly call this value? Oh, you guys can't see this. Would it be faster to just do a p call and directly call this value, or just to do this? Just to see if things are nil. I don't know if anybody would know that. Henry, would you know that if you're still on? I mean, pcall is a Lua thing, right? I'm gonna ask something I shouldn't ask. It's okay. Let's ask ChatGPT and see if they actually get back with the correct response. I know technically the responses from ChatGPT are not necessarily accurate, but we'll see. For example, or just grab the value of, sorry, I'm just typing like this. Let me actually write the p call here. So local bool leader is equal to p call function return wait, what's the error here? Oh. If bool is equal to false or leader is equal to nil, then return end. Oh, you were ready. Oh, sorry. I don't care. Oh my gosh. I don't care about the history of pcall. All right. So I'm actually doing it correctly. Cool. I'm doing it better. Oh, let me remove this 1 sec. So this really shouldn't cause any major issues. I just want to make sure. Because this is something that the client is receiving from the server, so it should be fine already, actually. This is not something the server is receiving from the client. This is not something I should be really that hyped up about. Module shared. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to need you in a second, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to try this on my own with 3 different things open. And then I'll ask you to help me with the cross-server things again, just to confirm. Let me just make sure that I can go into the game. Because I can technically test the functionality on my own. I just have to open 3 instances of the player, really. Okay, it didn't result in any errors, right? Yeah, no, okay. Let's see. Where's party? Create. Leave. Create. Kick. Alright. No errors. Awesome. Let's start by opening 3 new things. Actually, before I do that, let me just test one more thing that I forgot to check. I have to make sure the friends list does not work. Because if the friend list works, then I can't... Okay, the friends list indeed does not work. If the friend list works, it means I can't test on the test clients, basically. So we're testing with 3 players. That's all I need, 3 players. I'm not going to show this on stream because it would require me to create like 3 new window captures. This is going to be a quick thing. Quick little test. How did I go from doing the trade system to going back to doing the party system? Alright, why is... This is so weird. The sound from the game is being played from the PC while I have headphones on. Whatever. Alright, so we've got player 1, player 2... Where the hell is player 3? Alright, that's player 1. Let me just make this make sense for me. Okay, I got player 3 too. Alright, awesome. Alright, so let's make player 2 be the one to do stuff. We're going to right click and party invite player 3. Well, nothing popped up, so that's concerning. Let's do that again. Party invite. Okay. Excuse me. Yikes. Alright, so... Oh, right. Okay. This is why it's not working. Because of what I put up here. Fantastic. Make this smaller. Let's print party. Or type party.members is equal to table. Do you still have to make sure it's a table? All right, let's test this again. Let's do 3 players again. To be honest, it's better that it came up like this and not another way. Oh, awesome. It saved the settings of... Oh, did it? Let me see. It's... Nope, it did not. Okay, I have to make this smaller again. It saved the sizing of the windows. It didn't save the sizing of the actual frames that I had for Studio. So let me fix that. Okay. Player 2. Party invite. Accept. Alright, cool. Now I'm player 3. I'm going to party invite. Player 3 invited you to join their party. Accept. I feel like that's incorrect. That is incorrect. Why did it work then? I'm looking for 26. Also, this is client requests. 26, here you go. And where is... Yeah, this is what I need to happen. Party... Let's leave. Player 3. I'm not the party leader. Right click, party invite. Player 3 invited you to join their party, which is player invite 1, which means it's going through the first one. But why? Members. Members table and party members 1 is equal to other player info 1. Are these nil, or are these counting? No, they're not counting as strings because they don't have the parentheses around them. The only way to really do this is to do print number party, print other player info, because I could figure everything else out via context clues. Decline. Okay, let's try that again. Clean up. And we're gonna save. And try that again. Once again with 3 players, I have to resize everything. It looks like we're getting there soon. I will have to test at least one more time after this, once I make the appropriate change. Seems like a nice little 15-minute excursion. Unfortunate. Alright, let's make this smaller. Let's make it... Oh, jeez. Gotta love the lag. Almost. Cool. Go left, go right. These guys are in a party already. Player 3 is the one that's not. Oh no. It's because party does... Okay, I know why it's always doing that. Alright, cool. Cool, let's clean that up. 99 times out of 100 is a silly mistake. It is because party is not party members. I can't actually do this. I am actually curious. I should have kept that open to test that. Okay, I'm curious what happens again if there's nobody in the party. Print number party members and number party members is equal to 0 or, and this one can be put around parentheses here. Okay. Let's try that again. I'll have to reset the party. Meaning just have everybody leave it. Almost. Come on. You can do it, Studio. I know you can. Alright, let's open the party window. Leave. Open the party window. Leave. Alright, so we want player 1 to invite player 2. Error. Okay. One second, I can't see the chats right now. I love them knee slappers. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Those things are funny. I don't care. People who say dad jokes aren't funny are insufferable. It's one of those things where you just go, All right, anyway. So I know the problem. So let me solve it really quick. So the problem is party. If there is no party, that means party will be completely blank. And it will error because this is nil. So I need something similar to what I had where I check everything in there. Okay, so this is not actually possible. Party.members is not actually possible. Where party.members equals 0 is not actually possible. So I have to do something. If party.members is equal to nil, or, okay. Also party.members and equal to table, okay. So this now should work. I'm pretty confident in it, confident enough to remove most of the prints and then go and just check it. Let's go check it. It has now been a 25-minute excursion. If all goes well, it'll be done within the next 5 minutes, so that's 30 minutes out. That's okay. And we'll go back to the trade request. And I should have it completely done by, like, the trade request should be completely done by tomorrow. I'm probably gonna make an effort to stream tomorrow. Yeah, actually, I'll do the requests. I'll do like the request testing tomorrow too, because it should work. Really, if it's working here, it should work there. Um, so you don't have to log in if you don't need to. I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll basically push everything at the same time. So we're gonna party invite, accept. All right, I am not the party leader. Party invite. Player 3 invited you to join Player 1's party. Decline. Party invite. Oh wait, that's already me. Party invite. That's not correct. I mean, technically it's correct, but that's still not working the way I want it to. Print party.members1 print party, or sorry, other player info. I want to print the whole thing. I don't actually have to print party members one. I just have to print party. I just have to print everything that's going in, really. And then I can figure out what's going on. I guess I could also just print this. If I keep the party as is now, let me clean this up so I can test it again. Yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow because it'll kind of streamline some testing processes, because I don't imagine there'll be any issues with it. If it was already the thing that there was an issue with was the actual initial invite. So if that's working on the server, then it should work across server too. I shouldn't run into any issues with that. But we can test it cross server just to make sure. All right. Is it third time or fourth time? Fourth time's a charm. Let's just say that. As they say. Okay, we already have the party there. Okay, so we're trying to invite. Okay, party 1 invited you to join party 1, player 1. Okay, perfect. So the problem here, I think I already see the problem. Yeah. Yes, I see the problem. Okay. And I know why it happened too. Okay, cool. So let's clean this up. Fix it. Test it one more time. And then be on with our day. The problem is... this whole party members one situation. Again, we should never have an issue. But I will do it anyway. Type is equal to table and 1 1. What this is actually trying to check, is the player ID, like the user ID of the player. What I was checking before was just the actual table. And the reason why it worked before is, well, it didn't necessarily have to work because the initial check was always going through the first one no matter what because of how I did it. But the reason why it would have worked before is because this was not party.members, this was party.leader, and party.leader 1 was the user ID, but party.members 1 is not the user ID. So now it should work. Yeah, I'll take a look at the Discord real quick in a sec. One, two. I love it when I see errors here because, like, I can't do anything most of the time. Yeah, it's an HTTP request. I don't care. This HTTP request does not happen normally. Alright, let's take a look. So we got that, we got that. Let's invite, party invite the guy in the center. Player 3 is inviting you to join player 1's party. Decline. Player 1 is inviting you to join their party. Decline. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go to party. Let's leave the party. Let's go party invite. Player 3 is inviting you to join their party. Perfect. Decline. Party. Leave. Okay, now there's no parties. Now. Party. Okay, now we got an error. Okay, good. Now we gotta fix this one. Oh! Dang it! Alright, well luckily I can test this without 3. I can test this with 2. The reason why now it's erroring now is because of the print I put here. So let me remove that. And now we go to test to 2 players start. That was just a simple print that I was going to get rid of anyway. I'm going to get rid of the prints on top too. Those should never result in errors. At most, they will result in nil. All right, because I only have 2 screens, I don't have to change sizing for anything. Party invite. Player 2 is inviting you to join their party. Party invite. Player 1 is inviting you to join their party. Cool, we accept. And then we leave. And then we leave. Okay, cool. Works now. Clean up. Now let's check that Discord thing. Well, that's the dining hall. I'm liking the dining hall. I'm liking it. I could probably find like little models to put in there, like a chicken, like a turkey or something, maybe a salad. But it looks good. It does look good. I'm a fan. Perfect. I'm gonna have to start thinking of. Well, actually, no. The town is not gonna have monsters in it really, so I don't really have to start thinking of anything too complex for the town. It's just the town's gonna have a bunch of NPCs in it. That's gonna be the difference. The town's gonna have a bunch of NPCs in it. I know. Honestly, that's what I was like half expecting, like 2 or 3 rooms. But then you created like this awesome thing. I was like, I'm going with that. Totally going with that. That's amazing. Legit awesome. And it makes more sense. Yeah, the 2 room thing actually makes more sense for the thing I was talking to you about before with regards to like the past. But I think I'm gonna keep the original idea of the past, where it's just gonna be like a hut instead of a castle. I don't know. That is like that particular thing doesn't have to be done for a very long time. Like that is like before that has to be done. Uh, First of all, Summer Island has to be released. Fall Island has to be released, and Winter Island has to be released before, and their secondary areas before like the past area would come into place, and the future area actually. Yeah, the the class that I want to be wouldn't be released for a very long time too. Like we'd probably have like the third forms. Actually, no wait, that's level. So second area is probably going to be around up to level 40 or 50. Third is going to be either 60 or 75. Oh yeah, so we'd probably get up to the third tier of weapons by then. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Yeah, but by then there's actually gonna be like skills that deal damage to the whole map, and summons that actually move with you. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of what's gonna happen. What's the best possible thing that could happen? Anyway, so now that that's good, let's go to. I should probably make these things actually do something. They pop up, but and you can collect them. They just don't give you anything yet. That's like one of those minor things because it's like 2 lines of code for each of them. All right, this is party, client party. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, party invite. Party. Where's party invite? let's go to server. Party invite goes to invite member. Okay. Invite member. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, we'll keep it as that then. This will just allow me to print messages to the player saying, "Oh, you can't invite anymore because the party's full," or like I won't do successfully invited, but I do have to have like messages where it's like, "Oh, that person is already in a party," or your party is full already, or something like that. That is something I do need to do eventually, but that's like flavor, honestly. It's not the most important things right now. Let's go back to... Oh, we got the client and the server here. Sweet. Go back to trading. And here's the requests. Perfect, perfect. Get rid of these two. Okay, connect party, accept. Wait, really quick, I just want to make sure I'm not messing things up here. Connect party, accept, connection 1. Module client requests connections 1. Okay. So that's here. Connections disconnect. Okay, cool. That's already did it. Very nice. Okay, if the other player is not in the server, or you're already in a trade, then ignore the request. Otherwise, create the request string. Current request originator is going to be player ID, sure. Other player.name, request string, GUI enabled. And we need to connect the... Yeah, we're gonna do it here. Function self.connect trade accept. It's just gonna be other player ID, right? Should just be that. I could probably copy from the party actually, so this is ultimately good that this happened. Because I'm just gonna copy this here, move it here. Oh, it's just an offset issue, that's fine. Yep, we've got that. I don't actually have to do any of these. This has to be done at the bottom. So we we do self.trade is equal to oh, it's in a click? Oh yeah, look at that, okay. Okay, cool. We have other player ID. Connect, trade, accept. Oh, wait, do I want... I don't want the ID. I want the actual player. Okay, so let's pass on the player instead of just the ID. Self.modules.module client trade. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to think about it too much because then I run into issues that just happened like 10 minutes ago where I started thinking about it too much. I want to think more about like what's coming in the next and maybe the one after that update. I don't want to really think about like I want to know kind of what happens so I can kind of plan for like 3, 4, 5, 6 updates out. But I just need to know a general gist. If I start thinking of like very specific things, then it'll just bog my mind down too much. But yeah, it is a very good idea to do like a corporate building kind of thing. Module client trade dot connect trade accept other player dot user ID. Yeah. Yeah, it becomes a problem because like there's so many things that I want in the game that are probably not even, like I probably even can't get a lot of the things in the game because I don't actually know what the limits of Roblox's systems are. I don't know if I will ever run into those limits considering how I actually do my worlds and my places. Um, but I guess we're gonna find out at some point, maybe. Or not. Who knows? We'll see. Once I run into those limitations, I'll have to start reining things in and actually improving other things. That's the point. The game becomes more of a flavor of the week event game than a get to level 50 million RPG kind of thing. But I don't really foresee running into that wall. All right, so we create self.trade, but I also have to pull up the GUI. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go GUI is equal to nil. This is going to be self.gui all mentions of trade GUI are now self.gui. Let me go down here. Enabled is equal to true. So the trade GUI is not like the party GUI, because the party GUI does not have to have the party pull up. But by default, the server forces the party mini screen to pull up. The trade request has to have the request screen pull up. Also, I think I'm gonna have to make it so you can't walk, or you can't really click any of the buttons while you're in the trade screen, which is fine. But like any half-decent exploiter can get around that, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's just kind of like that's an additional flavor that is pretty easy, honestly. So I'm gonna do that. Self.gui enabled. That's gonna be at the bottom. Connect trade accept. I have the other player here. Few things I need. I need to go into the NPC shop GUI. Odd spot to go into here. Now I have to look into the viewport frame. Yep. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, instance dot. Okay, I need all of this in trade. Local world model. Fantastic. Instance.new world model. Focused model is equal to other player dot character. Alright, so what happens if the moment I try to do anything with this, the player dies? Because I know there's going to be some smart guy who tries to do something like that. Or other player dot character added weight. Right? Is that how it is? I have to double check this because I don't like using this character added weight situation, but Roblox character added weight. It is capital. Okay. Other local other player char is equal to this. Other player character clone. If other player character is equal to nil, then return end. This is going to have to be done later. Yeah, like right there should be fine. And we do focused model. Okay, world model dot parent. So this is going to be GUI trade GUI. So I need to do this twice, actually. Also, player frame. Actually, do I have to do that? I don't even have to use a viewport model. I could just do the image stuff that I've been doing. I just kind of realized that this is... Yeah, I need to add this, yeah. Duplicate. Awesome. So yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with viewports. I mean, I could. It would probably look a lot better, but let's not do that for now. Maybe as an option later. So we can do, instead of all that jazz, comment that out. I'm leaving that uncommented just for now. And we go to, in this case, it would just be the stat GUI that I can take things from instead. Well, have I even done that yet? There's a non-zero % chance that I didn't even... Or no, so the main thing is definitely here. Why is this taking so long? I know why it's taking so long. Actually, no, I don't. It shouldn't take that long. Every time I open, that has to change. There's some issue there. I'll have to go through that later. That's just a lag issue. I'll fix that in a bit. So this is what I'm looking at. Okay, so that is there. That's stat GUI. Here we go. That's what I need. Trade. Self.gui dot is it frame dot trade frame dot player frame dot image label dot image is equal to just this is going to be trade frame player trade frame player frame image label image. Cool. So that one's good. Now over here we need other player dot profile image. Oh wait, no, this is, oh dear. Okay, so that's actually going to be in player. Player. Profile image. All right, so we're going to grab this. Self dot, do we have services here? Yeah, we do. Good. Self dot services players, get user thumbnail async. Oh, we don't even need the player, we just need the user ID? Other player ID. Then I'll just pass the ID on. Okay. All right, connect trade accept. Cool. All right, so you have accepted the trade. This is updated here. So, oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. Gonna be other player. User ID. That's fine, I guess. Other player, yeah. And the reason being, I realized that there's other things I have to change here. So let's go with, first of all, local other player frame is equal to other player frame and then local player frame is equal to player frame. There you go. Wait, this is the opposite. That should go there. That should go there. So yeah, let's get the current player's stuff first. I mean, technically, this should actually be populated in initialize. So all that should be populated here is the other player's frame. So I'm going to move this. Up here before I do any of the connections. Okay, I think I just made another dumb thing. So it's just my naming convention is kind of weird, I guess. So this is actually just trade frame. Yeah, trade frame, and player trade frame is the user's trade frame. Okay, so we've got the image. Let's get, so ignore this now. Let's get the text label. Dot text label dot text is equal to player dot name. That's actually it. That's the only thing. So I can copy this, bring it down here. So we already have the image. I just need the name. Okay, I know initialize already runs, so I can technically test that part. I think accept and cancel can be written in initialize. So where is it going to be? It's going to be... Alright, it's the text button stuff, the Acorn stuff, changing text box, enable, disable. Okay, so it can be down here. What is it? Confer, accept and cancel connections for main trade frame. We could probably just do this. Yeah. So this is actually not in the player frame. This is just generally in like the main frame here. So it's going to be self.gui.frame dot accept activated connect function self.gui.frame.cancel activated connect function end. So cancel is going to be just pretty easy. Self.gui.enabled is equal to false. And then put in the wrong spot there. Text is equal to blank. Image is equal to blank. to just the first thing I should do is just send the event. So self.remotes.remote event fire server cancel trade. That might not be what I need. I'm gonna close requests now. Client, I need the server. No, that is what I need. Okay, cancel trade. And then I'll have the user ID by default. This should be all that I need. Close that. If I could trade request, accept request, cancel trade. Okay, I haven't done anything for cancel trade yet on the server. One event fire server cancel trade. Self.trade is equal to nil. Also, in the player trade frame, actually we could just do this up here. And then as we make it false, it should do this. If enabled is equal to false, then and sure. This should always be the case though. True or false, just make sure it's 0. Just always make sure it's 0. This doesn't have to, this can only be if it's false, just because like it should never really, this should not run when it's true. This can run when it's true. It doesn't really matter. Right, I like that. Alright. Jeez, alright. So we've got the trade thing going on here. Cancel, enable equals false. So we reset the image, the name. I have to remove all of those things. Yeah, we can do this out here. This can happen whether or not it's true or false. So it's not Acorn frame, it's item frame. Do this here, other player frame. It should be the same thing. Dot item frame. Dot frame. Get children. Do for underscore comma v in do if v is a image image button. Then v.image is equal to blank. I guess it would be v find first. Yeah, v not is a image button, but find first child image label. v.image label destroy. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna have to handle it. And then same thing, except let me copy this, paste it up here, make this just player frame. Easy. Alright, so that was cancel. Except I'm going to ignore for now, because there's other things I want to do, and except it's going to be off stream, certainly, because I want to finish everything by tomorrow, so. Now over here, we accepted the trade request. We already have the players stuff up there. This is the other players stuff. And we set the trade. The first thing that I should do up here is self.remotes.remote event local bool is equal to where is that accept the trade request thing? Hi Henry, I didn't see you. I didn't see or hear you. I'm just talking into the aether. I need to find requests again. I don't see you, Henry. No, I said I can't see or hear you. Shoot, he knows. Guys, abort mission, abort mission. Oh, man. Reject trade request. Okay, server. Alright, cancel trade. We can do other player ID. We can use the same function here instead of creating an entirely new one. Holy jeez. You were really trying to distract me here, Henry. What's going on, man? Alright. So what do we have? We've got next trade request. Trade request accepted is what I need. Trade request accepted is equal to you figured them out. You remember all like the specifications I need, right? Not crazy specifications, but you know. I should have known. You couldn't even remember what I was talking about this morning, let alone the specifications on pets that I told you months ago. Don't worry about it, Henry. Don't worry about it. Trade request. So yeah, it's gonna be that. Remote. No, it has to be a remote function. Remote function. Invoke server. Trade request accepted. I do need other player dot user ID though. If bool is equal to false, then return end. Then what is it? Other player is no longer interested in trade message. Damn, dude. Hitting me where it hurts. I'm actually 70. A young soul in an old man's body. Oh, wait, no, other way around. Yeah, no, that's what I said, yeah. Young soul in an old man's body, yeah.
That's fine. That's how most people pronounce it anyway. Alright, so we've got... Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, wait. This is one of those... I have to test with 2 players all the time, and I can never show it on stream. I only know Glocks, really. I don't have one, so I can't really give an informed opinion on that. Oh, wait. Okay, well, we got an error. So, argument 1 missing or nil. What? The hell do you mean argument 1 missing or nil? Module client click. Oh, I know I didn't have remotes before here, but it's still kind of annoying. Kind of annoying, I guess. Invoke server trade request. Let's look at module client party again. Invite. Remotes, remote function. Yeah. So what's wrong with this? Trade request. Again. Leader ID, other player ID. Why am I invoking here, by the way? I mean, I'm invoking without a bool equals thing. Oh, that's why. Okay, it's still not working, but we'll figure out what to do here. Local bool is equal to. Equip, remove, okay. Remotes. That should be kind of fine, actually. Print self dot remotes. Let's clean this up and try again. So this should not work on the requester's side yet. It should work on the acceptor's side, though. Because I should request, other guy should accept, and then everything should pop up. Oh, wait, no, I should have removed that. Yikes, okay. Well, we'll fix it in a sec. All right, cool. Actually, we can do that. Trade request. Argument 1, missing or nil. Remote function is there. Oh, wait, okay. This is a server error, not a... Okay, yeah, there it is. The way this works is just so confusing sometimes. Other player ID, okay. Oh, I never... Okay. I never put the actual user ID of the player that I'm requesting. Which is kind of important, actually. Other player dot user ID. Okay. Let's try that again. Hey, look, my head pops up. Anyway, cancel. Test 2 players. Alright, let's cancel. Trade. Oops. Oh man, alright, let's clean up that test. So no errors this time, but the request never went through because I never actually set up the client side of the request. Actually I did, I just never saved it. Okay. Oh man, alright. Saved testing again. Alright. Trade. Now we get an error. Alright, this is a client-side error though. This is an actual client-side error. Attempt to concatenate string with nil. Okay, so we've got name and display name and character name. Oh no, give me a sec. Uh, sorry, gotta end the stream early because, I mean, it's pretty much the time anyway. The dog issues, but yeah. I'll be back later. Bye.